Welcome back to today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are going to be taking a look at my tech pouch. More specifically, this is the Peak Design tech pouch in black, as you can see here. And this goes with me in all of my bags. So my school bag, my camera bag, my travel bags. I always make sure that I take this stuff because it has all the things that I need to get work done, to power my devices, and a few cool things that make doing what I do a little bit easier, make my life a little bit more convenient, and some of the stuff is just pretty cool. So for today's episode of Vlogmas, we're going to be taking a look at what I carry with me inside of this Peak Design tech pouch. So let's hop into it. Alright, so taking a look at the tech pouch itself from the outside, it's the Peak Design tech pouch. I think it's built really well. It feels high quality, it feels durable, it feels like it's gonna last me a very long time. The zippers themselves, they work really well, and once you fold it open, it's kind of like an accordion where you fold it and it kind of just expands into all your pockets. Even the inside, it uses some cool magnets. You know me, I love my magnets, and it has a lot of space to actually carry a lot more things than you would think it would. So design-wise, functionality-wise, this one gets an A+ from me. I don't have any regrets buying this one, and so if you're looking at getting a tech pouch for yourself, I definitely wholeheartedly recommend this one. So let's open it up. Okay, so like I said, it's like an accordion design where I keep a little bit of everything inside here. A lot of it is to do with camera gear. Instead of having to loosen my bag, I just put it all in one spot so I know where everything is. First and most important thing in here is the hard drive I use. This hard drive is due for an upgrade. Just a regular Seagate 1TB hard disk. It's not an SSD or anything like that. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it is where I store all my stuff. I had this for a very long time. I want to get a new SSD, but those things are a little expensive, so I'm sticking to this one until it runs out of memory. Also in this pocket, I carry one of the 3 filters that I carry for my camera. This is a diffusion filter. If you don't know what that means, it basically screws onto your lens and it softens up the image, almost makes it a little bit like foggy, if you want to say, and it's supposed to give you a little bit more of a cinematic look. I don't use it too much, but it does come in handy when I really need to use it. This one is always in my tech bag. Moving on, I carry an extra Sony battery for my Sony a7S III. Have one in the camera, have one extra just in case one of them runs out of juice. They last a pretty long time, so I usually don't need to use too many of these, but I always have one in the pouch. This is my least favorite thing I have in here. I hate it with all my heart, and it's a micro USB cable. I have a little camera that's micro USB. I have some accessories that are micro USB. I hate micro USB. Everything should just be USB-C to me. But since they're not, I always carry this because if it's up to me, I'm gonna forget a micro USB cable. So I'll always have one in the tech pouch. That way I could charge something up and then put it right back in here. Because if I leave it out and don't put it in here, I'm gonna forget it also. So I need to make sure it's always in here, because it's one of those cables that you just always end up forgetting. I carry those two in these little pockets. I think they're really cool to keep the whole thing organized. Moving on to the other side, pretty simple stuff. I just have 2 filters. One of them is a circular polarizer. If you don't know what that means, it also just screws onto your lens, and it's supposed to cut out some of the glare. So let's say you're shooting through like a car window, or you're shooting at some water or something like that where there's a lot of glare. You can put this on, you can twist it to get just the right angle, and it cuts out the glare. Super useful if you're outside a lot, or if you're shooting in a lot of environments that have a lot of glass. Next thing is a variable ND filter, also pretty much an essential if you're filming outside. If you don't know what this is sunglasses for your camera lens. Basically, if you want camera settings to be a certain way, and if you don't want to either crank up the shutter speed or crank up the aperture, you screw this one on and it's supposed to act as sunglasses so your image is not overexposed. That's a little technical, but that's what I keep in here, and they come in super clutch because wherever this bag goes, the camera also goes with it, so it kind of works hand in hand. Now, for the middle compartment, I keep it pretty simple in here actually. I have a step-up ring, like I said. Some of the filters are for the biggest size lens I have, so if I have a smaller lens, I put this on so I don't have to buy a separate size filter. Perfect way to save a little bit of money. I got the OG Apple plug, the little 5-watt cube adapter. carry this little guy. It's small, easy to carry around. It's pretty handy, especially when you need a little charger for some of your devices. And I can actually stop carrying this one around, but this is a USB-C to SD card dongle. As you know, the new MacBooks have an SD card slot, and I got the new MacBooks. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that above up here where you can check out the unboxing. But this one hasn't been getting used, and I'm very, very happy about that. As an iPhone guy, I always carry a lightning cable in here. Sometimes you want to charge up your phone and you don't have your normal charger, or you want to connect to a portable battery, or you want to charge your things like your AirPods, for example. Lightning cable always come clutch. Don't really have to talk about it, just the regular lightning cable. Always carry that in the tech pouch. And on the other side is USB-C. This one powers a lot of my stuff. Most of my things are actually USB-C. This cable gets a lot of use, and I always keep this in the bag because it's very clutch to have a USB-C cable, especially since a lot of my things are USB-C. I don't know how many times I said USB-C, but it sounds like a lot, so if you want to take a shot for every time I said that, good luck to you. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that's the end of today's video. That's the stuff that I carry with me to make my life a little bit easier and a little bit more convenient, and to make sure that I don't forget anything when I'm making these videos, or when I'm in a position where I need one of these things to charge up my devices, or... That's the end of that sentence. So if you made it this far, you're a real one. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get back at it again with a new video tomorrow because, like I said, it's Vlogmas, and I'm doing a video every day until Christmas. Today is December 17th, so that means I have 8 more days until Christmas. I'm really enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. Click that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Outro. Thanks for watching.